Welcome back. This is Astroneers and my attempts at learning how this game works and having a hell of a lot of fun doing it. And yes, I've done poorly. In fact, on my very first try, I had to start completely over because I couldn't find the compound. Well, you have been spared some of my more boring searching and a couple of my more exciting discoveries due to a mistake on my part. I recently upgraded some hardware on one of my computers and it made a mess out of my auto recording. So let's give you an update on what you were spared from and or missed. I have printed the tractor and 2 trailers, or rather 1 trailer. One was a reward. I have set up a medium wind turbine. I have put a second tree over here with tappers and an arm for harvesting the organic. The organic will automatically feed into these 2 small generators. That came in very handy. One of the other rewards that I received was an OTG. Really, really nice. I want more of them. I can't have them yet. There's the wonderful little RTG. I have moved some of my printers around to make a little bit more sense as far as being able to find where they are. I now have a medium shredder. That was a reward. Let's see. I've been collecting up miscellaneous things from debris. I have a spare arm that I'm about to set up somewhere else. I moved my printers, the small, the medium, and the large, all into one distinct area because, in all honesty, my base here is still quite a chaotic mess and my storage is non-existent. That's for other times. I can live with the mess until I figure out what I'm doing. I have a landing pad which I've unlocked and built. And probably the most interesting thing is I have built my first small shuttle with an oxygenator, and I'm planning on taking my first trip off planet. Kind of scary. I have a couple of questions that I'm going to probably find out the hard way. I know that the solid fuel thruster is only good for 4 launches, so I know that at least it's good for a trip there and back, but I didn't know whether or not I needed the launch pad, to be able to take back off. That's why I created one there. Now the trick is I don't know how to get it there. If I take the oxygenator off, I can put it up, but the oxygenator takes up the only space on the ship. I almost wish that I would have waited and went ahead and made the medium as my first, but live and learn, maybe, hopefully. I have a second soil centrifuge. That was a reward. I already had one crafted. I've done a little bit more exploring. I'm getting a little less afraid of falling into holes and not being able to get back out. I found this curious item, and I'm thinking that it's part of the Glitterworks DLC, because it turned the sky really weird. I don't know what other effects it has, but that's what it did for me so far. A couple of floodlights, those were found amongst the debris. I have stuff littered everywhere. I'm sure that I'm driving people completely nuts with that. This strange object says that it needs to be drilled into the ground. I have tried, and it still says that there are objects blocking. And, well, I'll worry about it later. I have been following along with the to-do list on the launch pad, which is why I've gotten as far as I have so far. So, I have a solid fuel thruster, which is technically a spare for the rocket. Shouldn't need it. A field shelter for when I get there. I don't know, guys. What else should I be taking with me on my first trip out? And I'll tell you the truth, one of the reasons why I'm looking to go look elsewhere, you know, while I'm still afraid of my own shadow falling into holes here, is I've looked up in the mountain areas, the gray mountain areas, for malachite, for copper, raw copper, and I have not found it. I have practically obliterated the tops off of some mountains, and I still didn't find it. I know, big planet, and I have no patience. So, that's where we're at. I'm thinking of going to Calidor to look for the I'm thinking of going to Calidor to look for the Wolframite, because I'm pretty sure I can also get Malachite there, which I think is in caves on that particular planet. So that's going to be my first target. And yeah, God help me, because I have no clue what I'm actually doing. I have a general fear of getting stuck there. And, well, there's that. Okay, so how do I choose what planet I wish to go to? Hopefully that's how, maybe? Okay. Hey, I got something right. Okay, how do I land? I'm actually trying to find something remotely flat, but that doesn't look like a real thing on this planet. Well, looks about as good or bad as anything else. So it's close enough to a teleport location. Not that I know what they're there for yet, but here I am. Kind of dark here. Organic resin, maybe. Maybe not. Organic, always good. So let's go ahead and unpack some of the goodies I brought with me. Let's see. Unpack. Oh, does it come with its own little oxygen and so forth? Okay. You didn't take it out of the ship, did it? No, it didn't. Okay. So let's go ahead and let it save my game real quick. Awesome. Let's see, what else did I bring with me? Nothing particularly special. Okay, well, let's, I really wish I had my buggy. Small printer requires compound. Okay, well, we got compound, so at least I can get my printer up. Not good. Okay. Okay, so I now have a small printer. Where did my small printer go? Okay. Is it attached somewhere? Ah, there it is. Had me scared there for a second. Okay, so we'll start off with having this nice and close. And we want... Ooh, I didn't think I saw any resin out there yet. Okay, let's look around and see what resources I've got. I know I have to find some resin and whatnot. Ah, resin. Okay, so let's start off with platform. Oh, probably would be good if I powered the printer. There we go. Much better. Good enough place for it right now until I figure out what I'm doing. Okay. Gonna need the bites. I spent most of what I'd earned so far. Okay, that thing sounded hazardous. Appropriate resource, yep, okay. Is that part of the EXO event right now for them that's going on that I'm in no way prepared to handle right now? Compound. Okay. I need to actually get some compounds so I can get some more tethers. No power. That's not a good thing. Okay. Let's see what trouble I can get into and see if I can find myself a nice cave to go into. It's hazardous. That looks hazardous. Damn, all that aggressive looking plant life, and it's just carbon. Okay. So far I'm seeing an awful lot of plant life. I'm gonna have to just dig for it, aren't I? You know, even as much as I've played so far, I'm still having a hard time getting used to the camera controls in this game. Yeah, I have to take just a short little break here. 1 second. Okay, I'm sorry about that short interruption. I was looking at the Astropedia and verifying where I'm supposed to be looking. Looks like the Wolframite is in the mountains, and the Malachite is in caves. And of course, then there's the items that are on every planet. So, let's get back to it here. Okay. That looks like the beginnings of a cave, maybe? No? No. I'm gonna go through compound like there's no tomorrow, aren't I? What counts as mountains on this planet? That could be a mountain. Aha! Okay, so we found Wolframite. Okay, why am I stuck? Did that tree do that to me, or did I just do that to myself? Oh well, doesn't matter. I got out. Come on, there's got to be more than just the one little piece. I know there was quite a few things that I was interested in that needed tungsten, so I'm pretty happy about finding that so easily. I'd be happier if I found more though. How am I doing on storage here? Oh hell, I'm doing great. Means I'm not getting as much as I think I am. Okay. Well, let's take this much back. Hopefully pick up some organic, well, some resin. I'll take that while I can get it. Really? Just a little bit on the surface and that's it? Okay. Okay. Medium platform. I don't have enough residue, do I? Or resin, sorry. I sure don't. Okay. Let's see what this does. So, do I seriously not have enough resin for anything yet? Okay. Well, I'm not leaving empty-handed no matter what. I found at least enough for one tungsten. Is that more up there? Sure is. I really need some compound. Ammonium? Yep. Okay, I thought that was more Wolframite, but I'll take ammonium. Okay, which way home again? There we go. Okay, what did you grow? I'm thinking it'll probably produce organic, but that's just a wild guess. Okay. Do I not have the booster connected to my collection gun? Yeah, I do. Okay. So be it. Needs aluminum, and I know I don't have that. So, okay, that's not the way I wanted to go down. I could have swore this thing just said compound. Okay, there's some compound. Okay. 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 Boy, I miss my buggy. Unclassified Probe. That's actually the first one of those I found. Okay, what do you do with these probes? Okay, I don't know what to do with those probes yet. Don't have aluminum. I really wish I'd have brought some aluminum with me. But I can at least get the medium printer. I know some of you are probably screaming at the screen, but I'm happy that I haven't died yet. I'm happy that I found some wolfram, so I might actually be able to get some tungsten back home. I'm going to call this a success so far, so now the fun part is I also know, I also know that I'm going to have to add some form of power here soon. Still no aluminum. Wow, I really should have brought some aluminum with me. Okay. I really would like to find a cave before I go home. If I just start digging down, I'll eventually make it to a cave level, won't I? Ooh, I think I found some resin. Said there was some resin here. Ah, there it is. am I headed back up instead of down? I'm pretty much just level. Damn. Did one of my tethers fall down there? You'd think I'd actually find some resources on the way down here. Or is this really a horrible, horrible way to do this? It's probably a horrible way to do this, but I don't know any better. I am pleading innocence. I was watching some other creators' videos. I can't wait to have trains. Trains look like a lot of fun. Huh, my game was almost glitching there for a second. You'd think I would have hit the cave layer by now. I mean, on Slyva, it didn't seem like the caves were all that deep. I mean, for being the first subterranean level. Oh, I think we're opening up into a cave. Hallelujah. So, even if it might have been a horrible method, apparently it worked. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Malachite. What I wouldn't do for an Auto Extractor. Do I need a better drill mod or something like that? Because it seems like it's digging really slow through here. Definitely get some more before going back up. Well, so far I'm pretty happy with this little session. You won't get to hear me scream off recording if the audio is not good on this recording as well. But this is a different computer. And I haven't done anything stupid to the hardware or the drivers on this one. Am I already dropping things? I sure as hell am. Ooh, I already dropped 2. Okay, so... I'll just come back for them. Just follow the yellow brick road. Seemed like it took a lot of effort to get down there the hard way. But I feel rewarded. That resin? Oh well, my storage is full anyway. Okay. I am tempted to set up a smelter here. I mean, it's not like I'm not going to be coming back. I really hate the sliding mechanics in this game. Specifically, I don't want to slide in the first place. Malachite had just been easier to find on Slyva, I probably would have put off the shuttle and coming here a little bit longer. Oh, darn. I've already dropped 3. Okay. Don't knock them over. Okay, so let's see. Solid fuel pressure, that's my spare. Compounded resin. That I've got. I want a platform first, though. 3 resin. Do I have that much? Ammonium. Could have swore I had more resin. Okay, so let's go find some resin. Definite compound over there. Ah, there's my resin. Still gonna need more though. If I knew now what I should have had, I would have brought some aluminum with me. It's definitely running horribly without power. Wait a minute, the generator's on the backpack. Okay, that's a little better at least. So okay, that's my Malachite, and that's my Wolfram. Do you absolutely have to have the oxygenator on the craft? on the shuttle. Let's see. Where's my printer? Choose resin. Just use the resin on the platform. Malachite. Did good on the Malachite. Did I really only get one Wolfram? That doesn't seem right. Compound, soil, ammonium. Did I really only find one Wolfram? Wow. Oh well. Okay, so that's semi-necessary, I guess. Time to go home. Okay, so Slyva. Is that my... Okay, this must be, yep, that's my landing pad. Ah, home sweet home. And I could have swore that thing said it was good for 4. That was 1 out and 1 back. So I have to make another solid fuel thruster just to go back. That's okay, but it's not what I was expecting. Apparently I can't count to 4. Apparently the game wants to count to 2. So I'm going to finish this off with smelting up some of my gains here. I stole that medium. Oh well. We have copper. I'm sure I've frustrated more than a couple of you with how poorly I'm playing, but I am still learning. And most importantly, I'm having fun, and I'm having fun sharing the experience with you. If you'd like and subscribe, drop a comment down below. Please be kind, both to me and to others. I know that I'm making horrible, horrible mistakes, but that's the way you learn. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off now, and in the next one, we'll either be headed back to continue building that base or figuring out what I can accomplish with 1 tungsten. So, till then, be safe.